Are you thinking about buying your first home but feel completely intimidated by the thought? Making that leap can be an exciting but daunting experience, especially in the current market where the competition is fierce. However, by knowing what to consider, you can make the process easier and find the perfect home for you. Hello, and welcome back to my channel where we discuss all the things you need to know as a first-time home buyer. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things to consider when buying a house for the first time in British Columbia. My name is Deanna Gray, and I am a real estate agent in the beautiful Fraser Valley of BC. Let's get started. The first and probably the most important thing to consider when buying a house is your budget. It's necessary to determine how much you can afford to spend on a home. This includes not only the purchase price, but also other costs like property taxes, maintenance, and closing costs. When you don't do this, you will just end up frustrated and disappointing yourself. I have seen this happen more than once. It's devastating. Imagine you've spent all this time looking around at different homes and you found the most amazing place. It's perfect. It has the yard for the kids, lots of space for the dog. It's on a quiet cul-de-sac so you can get all your work from home tasks done in relative peace. You get yourself all ready to go and you are so excited. And the other shoe drops. Oops. Maybe you miscalculated, maybe you didn't actually get the numbers finalized. Either way, that perfect home is well outside your budget. And unfortunately for you, negotiation can only take you so far. You want to avoid that feeling, right? Absolutely, we all do. The best practice is to determine your exact budget so you are only looking at homes well within your means. To determine your budget, start by looking at your monthly income and expenses. You should aim to keep your housing costs, including mortgage payments, insurance, and taxes, at or below 30% of your monthly income. This will keep you comfortable and more likely to bear the cyclical rise and dips that occur in the real estate market. The second thing to consider when buying a house is the location. It's important to choose a location that meets your needs and preferences. For example, if you have children, you may want to consider a home near good schools or parks. Here in the Fraser Valley, we have great schools available in various catchments. But even more so, if you're anything like me and you love the outdoors, this is definitely the place for you. We're surrounded on all 4 sides by some of the most gorgeous mountains in BC. We have countless hikes available for all skill levels if your kids and pets are outdoor enthusiasts as much as you are. I have even enjoyed hikes with my cat on more than one occasion. She truly is a champion. She's been known to hike several kilometers on her own 4 little paws. So if you're okay with meeting weirdies like me while you're out and about, you may want to think about giving us a shot. In addition to the appeal of the above, you should also consider factors like proximity to work, public transportation, shopping, and entertainment options. Additionally, consider the future development plans for the area and whether they will positively or negatively impact your property's value. The third thing to consider when buying a house is the features of the home itself. This includes the number of bedrooms and bathrooms and the size of the home, and any additional features like garage, yard, or pool. There's nothing worse than picking a home and between you and your kids, there's only 1 bathroom. Oh no! We all know someone who takes an eternity in the bathroom, don't we? They shower, dry their hair, and it has to look just right. Do their makeup, and it feels like it lasts about 500 years, right? Oh my God, hurry up. To quote Jeff Foxworthy, because I'm a fan of old comedy, use a roller, let's go! The moral of the story, of course, is choose a home with more than 1 bathroom, always. Also consider your current and future needs when choosing a home. For example, if you plan to start a family and haven't yet, it always comes back to the kids, right? You may want to look for a home with extra bedrooms too. And if you work from home, you may need a dedicated home office space. The fourth thing to consider when buying a house is the condition of the property. You should have a professional home inspection to identify any potential issues with the property before you buy it. I cannot stress this enough. The inspection can uncover problems like leaks, mold, or structural issues that could be costly to repair. And don't skimp out on this just because you are looking to purchase a new building. Just because it is new doesn't mean that it doesn't have problems. I was told a story by a home inspector recently regarding a 2-year-old building. No major structural issues, everything looked kosher. Except for the family of raccoons that was living in the attic. If the buyers hadn't done a home inspection, they would have found themselves with some surprise and unwelcome house guests. Imagine finding that the first time you go to explore your attic. Oh my God, tiny hands, no thanks. Finally, it is also good to know that you can actually use the inspection report to negotiate the purchase price or ask the seller to make repairs before closing. Inspection is 100% within your advantage as the buyer. Very important. Don't forget it. The final thing to consider when buying a house is your financing options. There are several financing options available, including traditional mortgages, government-backed loans, and other programs for first-time buyers. We will go over some of these options in more detail in a later video, so make sure you stick around for that. Sometimes these programs can make all the difference in helping you to get into the market. In general, you want to shop around for the best rates and terms and consider pre-approval before you start house hunting. Pre-approval is not a dirty word, and it can help you determine your budget and make you a more attractive buyer to sellers. And that is all the time we have for today. Don't forget these top 5 very important things to consider when buying a house for the first time in BC. By keeping these factors in mind, you can make the process much easier and find the perfect home for you. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, you may also want to know about the top 10 reasons why buying your first home could be a fantastic idea. With low mortgage rates, tax benefits, down payment assistance, and the opportunity to build equity and invest in your future, there has never been a better time to take the leap and become a homeowner in this beautiful, beautiful province. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!